I mean, come on, girls, we fake it all the time.
Yeah, I can do this.
Oh, really?
I can do this.
But lights are not shining in our eyes.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You better. Yeah. But I'm really going,
Okay, I'm going with ovaries. Uterus.
Vulva.
Labia.
There's one really important one.
Is it called clit?
Yes, it is.
Technically, it's clitoris. See, I knew there was something more technical.
Our clitoris.
I'm having to ask a lot of hard questions of people. I'm having to ask questions that would be easier if they came from a female. It'd be easier for these ladies to get up on stage and to fake an orgasm in front of another woman. It would be easy because that's a difficult thing for me to do, but it's required of the show. Because it's hard knowing that I want my cast to become a family together. I want them to be able to rely on each other during this, because this is something that's really hard. You know, it's hard for women to talk about these issues. It's hard for me as a man to say, I need you to talk about this, or I need you to come from here, or think about it this way, when I've never experienced that.
I keep telling myself too, it's like, pretty much the entire audience will have already had orgasms, or at least I hope so. So, they already know what it's about. So they're just bringing it to their attention.
Yeah, we're giving them the voice. This
That's
is
right.
their voice.
That's right. We just have to keep thinking of it as we're the voice of others.
Yes! This is so good! Oh, yes! Yes! That kind of so right. I was not nervous until I was asked to do the fake orgasm. That was just a little difficult to do when you're going from an outside cold place into a cold stage in front of people that you don't know, and to try to do something that intimate. The other parts of the auditions have really been fun. Just asking us to tell a joke on stage got us comfortable. He did a very good job at getting us comfortable. But in general, I love it. I'm going to be honest, I like being on the stage. I like the limelight.
Come closed inside a then a U, then a Sue, then a curvy, inviting shark skin uniform, up, urge. Basically, Eve Ensler interviewed over 200 women and created these monologues out of those interviews. They are raw and funny and tragic, and they're incredibly powerful and moving, and I know there's a lot of controversy about them, but I think if you get past that, you can really see what the heart is, and that's the need to end violence and then break the silence about violence.
My vagina was green, water soft pink fields, cow mooing, sun resting, sweet boyfriend touching, lightly with soft piece of blonde straw.
There's something between my legs. I don't know what it is. I do not know where it is. I do not touch. Not now, not anymore, not since.
That probably is the best way to put it. Our WISE's motto is, if not us, then who? And we as women need to work together and see community change, and it's very easy to be complacent and think that change can happen because of somebody else.
I started out as a lawyer, but in my late 30s, I became obsessed with making women happy. It began as a mission of sorts. Then I got involved in it. I got very good at it, kind of brilliant. It was my art. I started getting paid for it. It was as if I had found my calling. This could go back to my childhood. I actually was raised in a very abusive home. At some point, it became so abusive the DHR had to remove me from my home. I made a decision to make my life better. I did my very, very best, and ended up marrying someone that became abusive as well, verbally mostly, and it was just a bad situation. And I thought that by marrying this person who seemed to be the ideal person, that I was breaking the cycle of abuse, and it turns out that in order to break that cycle, I had to divorce myself. It was very difficult after 15 years of marriage. My divorce has been final for a year, Valentine's Day. And so I'm seeking and searching and finding myself, and want to raise my girls to be strong women. I have a lot of men who tell me I'm too strong and too dominating, and I just think, no, either they're just too intimidated by a strong woman, I'm not sure, but I'm comfortable with who I am, and I think it's good to reach out to young women as they are developing and teach them it's okay to be a strong person.
Give me a sex noise.
A sex noise?
Sex noise. Moan it out. I don't want to hear a moan.
There's a whole thing about moaning.
Yes, I heard.
A sex noise
Sex noise.
that's not moaning?
No.
No, it can be moaning, it can be anything.
I have to go first.
I think about it.
Okay, Kim.
Okay, that was a lame ending, but the beginning was
The
good.
beginning was working for me.
Yeah.
But still, it's fun.
Yeah. Like an out-of-body experience.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like it.
Girl, do you know you saying vagina? It's like I be hearing myself saying.
I
It's
know.
like,
I
oh my
know.
God, you saying vagina?
If you don't shock people, if you don't get people's minds working, if you don't get people to come outside to get outside the box, that and to say something, it's pointless. It's pointless for me to do it if I'm going to try to be safe with it.